Tell me about your neighborhood. Like, is there anyone in your neighborhood, in your relatives that motivates you to do well in your life, to to grow? Is there anyone?
Okay. uh,
Like,
I
what
yeah,
motivates you to do well in your life?
I think I don't need, the outer world, to motivate me. I think I motivate myself. There is only me, so I motivate myself. That I have to work harder. Push out of that comfort zone and all of that. Because uh, till now my life has been really difficult, and people have their parents and all of that, parents and you know. There are grannies, all of their support are there, and I am alone. Okay, so I'm very alone, and so it can come out as vulnerable, but this is the truth. I don't have parents, and I'm pretty much in a vulnerable state. Why? Because I don't have parents and I miss them. Okay, and I really miss them. uh, uh, yeah, so all this thing has affected me, did affected me, and I was struggling with a lot of things. Apart from this thing that my dad passed away, there are a lot of things, a lot of other things that I was struggling with. So but I didn't give up. So I just feel that the biggest motivation is, that one can get from within, is that you if you don't give up, there is the biggest motivation. Like, do not give up on
Yeah.
anything. So I believe that I am here. I'm still here. I'm still thriving. Is because that I didn't give up. So I think people give up after a certain point.
Right.
This is my biggest setback, that I don't have parents. I think this is for a lifetime now. That this has to be the biggest setback in my life, that I don't have parents. And so yeah, now one thing I can say, that do not give up, and I never gave up on myself. Like, there are so many things that that has really deep down really broken me, like shattered me into pieces. But then I was like, I have to come out of this zone, even if there are some things that are going on back in my mind. But I didn't let this thing affect me in my personal growth. So I never gave up. I never gave up, and I still recommend to anybody, to not give up, because time heals everything. And something, you have to let go. You have to let go and live with that thing. So if I talk about my parents, yeah, I have to live that way. I have to live without them. So I have to accept the fact and move on. But this thing will remain. So yeah, so this is what I want to say. Not give up or something. Giving up is very easy, but do not do that. Like, yeah, I don't give up, and I will never give up on myself. So yeah.
I am very sorry. I'm very I if you feel offended, I just want to ask that what happened to your parents? Where are they right now?
Uh, no, I mean, they passed away actually.
Both of them?
Yeah.
My God, that's that's very motivating, I think. It's very hard to continue with these types of difficulties in life and still you are continuing. So you are living with your sister and like both of
No,
you?
no, 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 no. I live alone. My sister does job in Mumbai, and I'm living alone. I live
Right.
yeah.
So behind you, is that a frame of Lord Shiva?
No, no, this is not Lord Shiva. This is Vishnu. Yeah, oh, sorry. Vishnu, Shiva, and Brahma.
Okay. And
Yeah.
which god do you worship?
Uh, okay. I worship Shiv because I was born in this Shiv on Shivratri, and I'm very much inclined towards Shiva. So yeah, like Har Har Mahadev.
Are you thinking about going to Prayagraj?
Not right now, obviously.
Yeah, it's very crowded.
Definitely Mahakum.
Yeah, Mahakum. It comes after 144 years. Mahakum.
Mhm. It's very precious. It's very
Yeah.
precious. This thing.
So, like right now, social media, Instagram, it's full of Prayagraj reels only.
Definitely. And another thing, there is one IIT and
Yeah, I heard like yeah. I started following him. He's awesome. He's like he's trying to relate science with spirituality, and he's explaining a logic very well. Like it's awesome.
yeah, after all the hustle and everything that we do in our life, after some point of time,
Yeah.
we need this thing. What are we doing, what we actually want? People really seek purpose. So what they want in their life, all of that. So he just managed to say all of that, so easily. He's not using any sort of fancy terminology or anything. He just saying in his own mere words. But also it's so beautiful. The way he is, the way he's making us understand the meaning of life, all of that is beautiful. And he
Yes.
is intellectual person. He is
Very.
an IIT.
Yeah, he's a IGN, and like the way he's explaining in a very simple word. Like the layman can also understand these things.
and and people grind their ass to be in that position, and he just left that position.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah,
That's why she like right now he's famous. Like people like us, if we try to become Sadhvi and Sadhu, nobody will come nearby us. No social media because of the tag of IIT and people are following him. So
true that. Yeah, very true.
it's
Just like yeah, just like with that, I want to touch one more topic, like Bada Pav girl, all
yeah,
of that. Yeah,
yeah.
Bada Pav girl, that what Anpar chai wali, all of that falana timkana, all of that.
But
All
for
the
this thing, you need a lot of courage.
Yeah, you need a hell lot of courage, to make yourself poor, in front of people, to make this thing visible in your face and all. You have to cry. You have to cry a lot.
Right, right. And like somehow like I can't do these fake things like you are like you have to disconnect from yourself for these things. Like you are not that person, but you have to become that person. So I
And
can't like I
so
already yeah.
so there is one thing, double dolki. So you have to be the double dolki here.
Yeah, right. I can't do that.
You-
But yeah.
Yeah, you're saying something before that.
Yeah, like I was saying about the IITian, like he was so normal, like up until 20, 25, 27 years of age, we are so energetic and we are just busy in our studies and our jobs and all. And so like we will like nowhere we think of connect to the spiritual world. But after that, when we face some problems, like in work, in family, and that at that time we think of yeah, there is something missing. Yeah, like I don't know, we are not yeah. So at that time we realized that yeah, I think we should connect to spirituality and all.
Definitely, this thing happens. Most of the people, you know, uh, before they start their spiritual journey, like if you follow beer biceps, if you follow him, right, beer biceps.
Yeah, yeah, I
So
know.
so he was alcoholic, he was druggist, he was all of that. And he just changed his life, after getting connected to the spiritual to the spiritual part and all. And now he's doing so well in his life. Like the no, he has uploaded his photos also, like earlier back then, when he was struggling with his life, all of that, all the uh, all of that, where he was pretty much fat. He uploaded all of that photographs.
Okay.
And one can clearly see the difference, when he started off the spiritual journey. He developed something beautiful within him, that he has to move out from this, otherwise he will be stuck in a loop.
Right, right.
This was not leading him anywhere. So he just stopped it, and he just started practicing meditation, all of that. And that's how he is. People can only see, he has shared a post where it was written, that people can only see, what I am now. But back then when I was struggling, all of that was happening with me. Like, people will not realize, I am here today because I was struggling back then.
Right, right.
That's the thing, you really get no support. but you will get hundreds of congratulations.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There is one saint, he used to say that this thing, there is one beautiful line that I can't pay back to the sorrows or bad times problems in my life. I can pay back to everything, like a loan. He was saying in terms of loan, I can pay back to everything, but not the sorrows, not the problems that I have faced in my life. Because of those problems and struggles, I am what I am right now.
Oh,
So struggles only teaches you. It only like makes you better. If you
yeah,
take,
definitely.
if you are the person to want to do better in your life, to want to come out of those problems. Some people, like especially in India, they are just they do not work on themselves. They never try to work come out of those problems and struggles. They just think like, yeah, life is totally hell for me and I can't do anything. And they just keep going in that sorrow only. They just keep going deep and deep inside it, but they never try to come out of it.
But I guess this is also a phase. This is also a phase of understanding and learning and to let go. When you are stuck in a loop, this is also a phase itself, I guess, to come out of this stuck in a loop, position, it requires a lot of, courage also. That,
Right.
I have to get rid of this thing and all. It's not easy. It's really difficult. You
And
know,
especially you have nobody around you to push you. It's very difficult.
yeah, when you are alone and when people are not even lending you their hand, for help, and you just drown so deep that you start dwelling your past life, like whatever you did, all of that, it just gets darker for you. You just get into a darker zone. So
Yeah.
we all need someone, I guess. We all need someone in our life, be it anyone, who can bring you out from the
Yeah.
hell zone. Yeah, we all need. But if you don't have anyone, just pray to God, and God will provide you someone
Yeah,
in
right.
your life who will who
Experienced
will
this thing. Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah.
experienced it.
So who will help you? Who will help you to come out of this hell zone? Because when you have no one, you have God. Like this is, I believe, this is, I believe, like I have faced so many things, but God has pulled me out like this. So,
Yeah.
I don't give up. I don't give up. Like I cry, cry, cry. Then after a certain point of time, I'm like, why am I crying? Like, this is going to be there. This is a regret. This is past, whatever. Like I can't really dwell, dig so deep in here. I have to come out of this, and then I start doing my own thing. I have to get rid of this, and I start focusing on the positive things. So this is how I'm here, and I'm still learning a lot of things. And yeah, this is my thing. I just say that that you can't give up. Giving up is like really for poor people. You
Yeah.
can't really give up. Like yeah, you can't give up. Like there's no option. Life is all about experience and
Right.
struggle.
Like
Yeah,
today only I was watching one reel of this IIT and Baba only. So he was saying,
I was also watching a few minutes ago.
yeah, he was saying that uh, especially like with Indians, we are facing we are emotionally and mentally we are so depressed and stressed because schools are just educating us to become do better in your job and to earn better, but they are not educating you what
Mental health.
are, yeah, about your mental health and what you are from inside. So this is very important part, that first they have to teach us that how you can know yourself better. And later, so there are some classes for on daily basis. So they, so that they can how to connect with spirituality. And because of these convent school western education, we just totally forgot our shastra, what we can say is sacred books and all. So everything is written so well about how we can know ourselves better. But because of convent school, English medium schools, they are not teaching us these things. But in earlier, when we used to have gurukuls and all, they used to teach both things. um,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, they used to teach us the academics thing also. For example, a word and all of that A to Z, and they also used to teach us moral principles and moral values and
right.
discipline.
Yeah,
So we are not getting it from our school, I didn't had pretty good teachers. Like they were all after these, they are all commercialized teachers. Commercialized teachers, as in, they were chasing money. They were not teaching us for teaching purpose.
yeah, right. Everyone is like that in today's, like teachers are like that only.
Yeah, now nobody's concerned, about us for a student's life, how they will lead in life, all of that.
Right,
Nobody's concerned. I mean, if there are teachers, who is going to be concerned, like, what will be a better place if there will be teachers like that? But in today's world, teachers are so much corrupted and so much commercialized. I have seen, like, you know, they were not very welcoming. Even if you ask them out of the box questions, they will shut you up, and they will, like, just question what is written in the book. Like, why? we
right,
we can we are growing, our mind is growing, our mind is developing, we are kids, right? So we have the questions, we have all sort of questions, all sort of curiosities, so you have to feed them. You have to end it on a positive note. When a student is asking you, that what is this, what is that, out of the box, out of whatever is written in textbook, you have to make them understand in your own way. Yeah,
right.
so this is important. Like in today's era, like teachers are not very welcoming and all of that. Like they are very confined in their own thing. That I will earn, I will leave. I will teach, I will earn, I will leave. That's it.
It's like today's education system is like not at all helping anyone. It's like that only.
I think we need gurus and more of that kind of thing.
Like Sadhguru and all, he is very good. Like he explained very like everything very well. So these types of teachers we need in every school.
Yeah, I follow Gaur Gopal Das and all,
Yeah, he
and
yeah,
I really I really like him, like his aura and all,
yeah.
So, so one thing I remember about him, he just shared a joke. Okay, this thing I think you have watched this video. It's very popular. It was floating around people's feed. Okay,
Yeah, I know
so
he's very famous, but yeah, like for last few years, I'm not like that much for going across his videos and all.
okay. So what happened is he shared a joke. Okay, it's simple, but
Hmm.
it just there in my mind. Okay, in the back of mind always. So he just shared a joke, and then people were laughing. He just shared the joke again, then again, then again, then the people who were laughing, they just stopped laughing. So
Okay.
he just then told something, that you can't laugh to the same joke. Then why are we crying? Why are we sobbing onto the same struggle or same mishaps in our life?
Right, very true. Inspiring, very inspiring. Yeah,
Yeah, so this is just in the back of my mind. So that I just remember it instant, like what he shares. So it's really great the way he teaches his you know people. It's like
yeah,
great, really great. So I really enjoy him. Enjoy watching his all of that videos and all. He's very calm. He's very calm. He's soothing. Sadhguru is like bit, his speech is quite louder. But then Gorgopal Das is like very sweet. He's like very
mm,
sweet,
yeah.
very calm and composed.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like we need gurus like these Gaur Gopal Das and these gurus. So at least like our schools, they should telecast these videos in schools so that people can connect with these people, and later like they will go back to home and they will follow them, and like that's how they will get inspiration. But our education system, it's like not at all doing these things. They are not inspiring us to like follow any spiritual person. So like we connect to these people in at the age of 27, 30, and we should have like connected to these people at the age from the age of 9 or 10 only.
Definitely, definitely. When we are struggling in life, we just go and try to take all those lessons from gurus.
Yeah,
When you're beaten up by life, then we go there.
then only then we like we then we later on we think that if we know this thing earlier, like lot of things would be right in our life if we know this person earlier.
Yeah, so this becomes a lifelong regret
Yeah,
somehow. Why we didn't start it early. Most of the people are like, why I didn't start it early? Why I didn't start it early? I could have started when I was very little.
Yeah, right. And it's not like that's why I'm saying it's not our mistake. We were taught like that only. We were in a different loop.
Yeah, we are conditioned like this, that most of the people are, imposters, like they are not really correct, the gurus and all. But most of the gurus are actually correct, actually nice. They are not looting people.
In any field, in any profession, you will find the people both like positive people will be there, negative also there. So you have to like find the right person.
Definitely, definitely. So it's
So
up to you actually. You have to detect everyone.
yeah.
So
So
nice.
Srinath, it's 36 minutes already. Yeah. I
Okay.
try to upload 15 or 16-minute video because like people they do not watch for so long. But yeah, our conversation is so nice. I'm thinking of uploading the whole part because yeah, because
In part one, part two also, if you want.
yeah, right. That's yeah, I didn't think of this thing. Yeah, I can do that. Thank you so much.
It was
Okay.
nice meeting you. It was nice,
Nice meeting
exchanging.
you, and yeah, we will definitely meet again after some time to know about our journey where we reached. So yeah, and
Okay.
best of luck for your future, for your English. Thank you so much. You are a very inspiring person.
Thank you so much. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye bye.